there, Libra. Welcome to your mid-August 2024 general tarot update. It's Serena here. Alrighty. I've been getting this Six of Wands left and right, and I think it's Leo season right now, and it connects with the sign of Leo. So it might be situational, or some things that are going to happen that are in the near future. I suppose it could be something along those lines. But I think that people are beginning to have, even it's funny, the Six and the Seven of Wands to me, just for the heck of it, I'm going to pick an additional card. They seem kind of similar to me. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Well, that's a good one too. Okay. Just like not settling for less as much anymore, which is actually, of course that's a great thing. Why settle for less? And believing that you're worthy, believing in your worthiness. So the Five of Pentacles is the Heart of the Matter card, and this is a card that can be connected to lack consciousness. It can be connected to unemployment and money problems, for sure. But I like to think of it even beyond that, because it's, to me, almost like a way of life, of looking at everything from, like, even if you get some money, it's like, oh, well, this money's gonna, I have to spend it on bills. And so it's like always seeing the glass half empty, or the wallet half empty. But it extends beyond monetary concerns. It can be like in your love life, that was one of the things that I saw here with the Six of Swords in the past position, is that there can be this feeling of, I don't like where I am, because the Six of Swords, it can be leaving behind some kind of chaos, or it's funny, while I was recording this, I got a phone call from my partner, and after I hung up with him, I'm like, okay, now where was I? But basically what I was saying about the Six of Swords is that it's a card of, like, leaving behind some sort of, I said chaos. What I meant was conflict in some, like, situation that you're in, and it's like, okay, I want to have peace. It's like choosing peace. Now that can even be in the work situation. So if you felt like you had to quit under duress, and then the Five of Pentacles is like, damn, I'm out of work now. You can choose to see it that way, or you can say, thank God I got out of that terrible situation. And the same thing with a relationship. If you were in a relationship, you're always fighting, and finally you just, maybe even they left, and you feel like, oh, wow, they left me. No, chaos left you, or conflict left you. Now you're in a state of peace. And actually, the higher message says it all. The Six of Wands, the lesson to learn in all of this is that you are deserving of praise. You are deserving of someone who sees the good in you, who doesn't just, because that's what this card represents to me, is that having to be on the defensive. And sometimes you have to be. It's not like, oh, wow, you're so defensive. It's like, I'm standing up for myself, and I have a right to. Some people are excessively defensive because of their own low self-esteem. Yes, that does exist. But some people are in need of defending themselves because it's important in terms of their own personal growth. But if you find yourself in that situation where you're constantly defending yourself, that's where the Six of Swords comes in. That's where that desire to leave that kind of, you know, not so pleasant situation can really come in handy. What crosses you is the King of Pentacles. Perhaps there is someone or some situation that is creating this, how would I put it? This, maybe it's like within yourself, like this urge to become wealthy, but it shouldn't be by any means necessary, because if it's creating, see, that it's a very interesting thing that we have going on here. The Five of Pentacles, poverty consciousness, and the King of Pentacles in the challenge position. It's like going broke by trying to become wealthy because it's not in resonance with you. You're in a situation where you're trying to make something happen, but you're going about it the wrong way. Also, maybe you're caught up with someone, like for instance, a boss, or perhaps you had a father who was like this, because the king can be the father, this authority figure who was just completely materialistic, and everybody was judged by how much money they had. And if you have been in relationships where you have been excessive in terms of like how you value someone's worth based upon how much money they made, and you found out the hard way that, there can be some real demonic people out here who make a lot of money. And not to say that, if you make a lot of money, that means that you're an evil person. Not that at all. But to value someone based on that can be very dangerous, because you could get mixed up with somebody who is bad news. But the thing is, this is a very interesting thing, is that if you were raised by someone like this, then you could have that attitude based on that conditioning. So you may want more than anything to work maybe you want to work in a nonprofit, or, Libra people tend to want to make the world a better place. And it doesn't pay very much. But and sometimes Libra people like to live large. I will say that, and have a lot of nice things. But if you're kind of like, if you have that minimalist spirit within yourself, if you're one of those outlier Libra people, then you can make a life for yourself and not have to make so much money. And especially if it doesn't agree with you, if you've been finding yourself in situations that feel so stressful, and where you feel like your dignity is being stripped from you, then it's worth it to um to honor yourself that way. And same thing with relationships. um you may feel like there's no one that is out there for you, but you have to honor yourself first to make room for that. What's coming in is a Justice card, and this could be a legal decision. Like for instance, if you are in the process of getting divorced, that's part of what you're dealing with. Or if you're putting the wheels of justice into motion, for instance, if you're like saying, hey, I am going to um, get divorced, I think that it is time to do that, then that will be what you do. And there will be a good reason for that. So just keeping in mind that the Justice card can be all about this, even on another level of like balance in your life. The Justice card is your card, Libra. So it is about balance. Maybe you were working long hours and now it's time to restore yourself. Um, so as the outcome card, I got the Seven of Wands, and this is a card of being in a defensive posture. Maybe you're fighting for yourself. You're fighting for what is true to you. And there might be, people in life who are questioning your decision. Like if you left a job of your own accord and people are like, well, what are you going to do? You're unemployed. What are you going to do? And you buy into their fear-based thinking. Because really, to me, the Five of Pentacles is lack consciousness, fear-based thinking. But sometimes other people are um, influencing you this way because of their issues with that in life. You have the opportunity to, tell them that you're not, down with that's not about you. Or if they're trying to imply something about your character because you left a relationship, you left a job, you can set them straight. But you don't have to do so in a disagreeable way. But it's like really, asserting yourself, which I think with this eclipse that's coming up in your sign, this may be something that you're kind of like really letting people know where you stand. And I picked an additional card and I got the Six of Pentacles. This can be what is coming in, a situation where it's an equal energy exchange. You're working at a company that honors your service by giving you a living wage. Maybe that's part of the problem, is that you're not making what you deserve, but you're afraid to say anything because you're afraid, oh, what if I get fired? And this is about honoring yourself. Same thing with relationships. If you put a lot of effort into relationships and you don't feel like it comes back to you, it can be about honoring that. And when the Six of Swords is about like leaving that situation that does feel like it's full of conflict. When you do that, you make space for the very thing that you're looking for. As they say, nature abhors a vacuum. So that could be what is, right for you. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Libra, at this midpoint in August. I hope that this resonated with you. If you would like a private reading, I'm primarily an astrologer and I have a double astrological reading that is discounted because you're buying 2 in 1. It's called my deep dive reading. It's a package deal, an hour of natal chart analysis and an hour of transits for the upcoming 12 months for a special price. And I also have a deal with those two plus a full-length tarot reading called the Whole Enchilada for a special price. I have those readings separately, plus I have career reading, love reading. You can find out more information at the link below. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.